Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Big Bearded Warrior. Today what I want to talk about is minimalist chest rig setups. Something that's not made for full sustainment, but that's definitely can sustain yourself in a fight. So like none of the bushcrafting shit, none of that. Just something that's straight up for fucking violence. Alright, let's hop right into it. So here I have a Condor chest rig. This is the Condor Rapid Assault chest rig. I freaking love this thing, man. I took a rattle can to it like I do most of my shit. I didn't like the color. I like that darker shit. So here I have an IFAC that I just put together. I have a knife here, just a little cheap knife. Does the trick. Here on the front of that, I have a lighter with some duct tape wrapped around it. And then I have 6 mags here and have 240s on each side. Now, one thing I like about this is I like these little elastic spots right here on the end. Normally what I do is I'll just throw like a tourniquet on there. I'll throw like a tourniquet on each side. I have these on each side of the chest rig itself. So, giving you the ability to carry 2 tourniquets. Then here on the back, there's an admin pouch, or GP pouch, whatever you want to call it. It's not that big. It does the job. A lot of people like to throw maps and shit in there like that. I don't fucking care about that. Like I said, this is set up for doing violence. So in here I got some smoke, and then I just keep like a fucking chem light, signaling materials. So this is a very cheap and very minimalist chest rig. What I like is that I can, if I wanted to, I can put this on, put a jacket on, and I can conceal it. Or if I wanted to, I could get a plate carrier or something like that, a naked plate carrier, and put this on over it. That's kind of how it was done back in the day. All right, so this is a very budget-friendly and very simple chest rig. A lot of people talk shit about Condor. That I have never had any problems with it. I like it. You should people like refer to it as like airsoft gear and shit like that. But if you've ever watched an airsoft game, those motherfuckers they do it. Like they're fucking pushing their shit to the test. And most of you guys have never been in a fucking fist fight. So think about that. Moving on. Alright, so this is the next chest rig that we're going to go over. Alright, so now this is kind of like a Frankenstein chest rig, because this is 2 different chest rigs that I had, and I kind of just cut it apart and built my own out of 2 different ones. So there was components from each chest rig that I liked and I felt like I needed. So from the one chest rig, it was the harness. It had a H-style harness that I really liked. I don't like the X harnesses. They sit weird and they're kind of funky. So I took that, and the front, it came with like a Velcro placard and whatnot, and it had like 2 weird ass patches I didn't like, so I cut those off, and I was able to take my other placard from another chest rig. I like this one because of the real estate that's here in the front, and then also the magazine inserts have that Kydex holder inside of them. So the mag, there's retention there actually when you're dealing with your magazines. I like that. So I like not having to worry about losing a mag, because that fucking sucks. Now, the one thing I hate about minimalist chest rigs is that they're very minimalist, and you have limited capabilities. But sometimes it's a necessity, and sometimes you're not out in your last stand. So now another great thing about this is, just like the last one, this is something that you can take, and if you wanted to, you could put this on, put a jacket on, and no one would know the difference. All I have on this is I have a knife that I just, I zip tied here. It's just a simple punch knife for knife things. There's a GP pouch just with GP shit. I have a spare pistol mag, a multi-tool, and I have a tourniquet. And then this is just my IFAC. So, like I said, very simple. And then I have 340 round mags. And the reason I went with 340 round mags is because of the limited mag, abilities that I have. I wanted to be able to make every shot count. I wanted as much capabilities as possible. Now, for me, normally for initial contact, I always roll with like a D60. I always roll with like a D60, or I'll do like 2 mags on a coupler. The D60, it's nice, but it's really awkward. It's the same way. It's a heavy rifle anyway. You got to think you got your light, you got your LPVO, and then the mag itself. So it can get pretty heavy. That I fucks with D60s. Some people don't like them. It is what it is. That's kind of how I set these things up. This is set now for me. My thought process is that, like I said, if I needed a chestrig that I could just put on and conceal, then this is a great option. But mostly, I just put these together because, one, I have all this extra shit, and then two, my thought process is if I need to hand this off to like some of the homies that are not as prepared as I am, but more and more people are starting to realize that shit's weird, and we might have to fucking actually start using this shit instead of just LARPing in our backyards or in the woods or something. Well, guys, that's it. As always, I appreciate you watching. I appreciate your time. Let me know, do you like a full chest rig loadout, or are you a minimalist type of guy? I know a lot of people are starting to get back to the fuller kits, with the double stack mags and everything like that. So let me know. Are you a minimalist type person, or do you like to be fully loaded out? And always, I appreciate you watching. Remember, stay safe, stay strapped, and stay blessed. This is Big Bearded Warrior. I'm out.